Hello again, it's Marita back here, and this time I will share with you very interesting information on how to make your people list. Well, doing that, actually it's the first step what you do when you are coming to the multi-level marketing or network marketing business, and doing that you remember all the people you met in your life. You remember your old friends, you'll remember your old schoolmates, you'll remember also maybe your workmates you'll be working with. And the question comes, who comes in that list? Everybody comes in the list. Everybody you cross your life, everybody. There are statistics actually that if you're 30 years old, then average of 700 people you cross in your life. So think about it. It's not like you don't have anybody, it's not like you don't know anyone. You know so many people, you just have to write them out. So what do you do and what you need for this task is just take a notebook, take a pen and take some time. And I'm suggesting you to do what? Divide your page by gradings like that. Number, you can write down the number of the person like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you can write down the name, and I suggest you also write down the last name, because sometimes names can be same and last names can be same as well, so you can see the difference. Which is also very important to have date of birth, because then you can come back to the person and then you can birth, yeah, that's correct. Then you can just congratulate them with on their birthdays, which can be a very actually good gesture from your side that you remember them, not like only you have them for your own good. And next part which is very important is to have phone number or email. But I will write down over here phone number. If you have also email address available, write it down for yourself as well. But we'll write over here phone number. And the last space should be left for notes. Here you can write down that when you had made a call, let's say for some John Connor, and you know the phone number, and then you can write down over here what was the response from the person, whether you had agreement for the next meeting, or whether you have already arranged meeting, or maybe the person is already in your group, in your business, already working with you. So you can leave over here some comments. So what do we start from? First of all, we start from, which is very important, very interesting part, from your relatives. And over here, relatives, okay? And over here comes everybody. Your mom, dad, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your even cousins, and each and everybody from, doesn't matter how big family do you have, write them out everybody. If you want, you can write down even your cat and dog, just to make yourself fun, but as long as you have named everybody. If you don't know or don't remember maybe the name of some auntie or uncle, you can ask your parents, or you can just write down like maybe sister of my Uncle John and like that. But you can write down them everybody, and then actually you can kind of create some family tree like that, and you will remember so many people you have in your family. So here comes all your family and relatives. Secondly, we write down everybody who are your neighbors. Place where you live. There should definitely there's somebody around you, around you living. You're not living in somewhere desert somewhere, right? You have people around you. People who are, maybe you've been moving out to new place. Maybe you remember somebody and you know somebody from the old place you were living. If you go, let's say, outside for a walk and you see somebody and you greet somebody, you just say them hi, but you don't know the name of the person. Write down the name like that, maybe hi number one, let's say. You know the person, how it looks like, you know that you meet those people every day. And then actually that will be even a good reason for you to start talking to the person, to get the name of the person. And that will be the first step to for you. Also, maybe you see somebody's walking outside the dog. You don't know even the name of the owner, but you eventually find out the name of the dog. You can write down owner of the dog called Rex as example, right? And just like that, you can create list of your neighbors. Also, as a next part, well, here can be actually, depending on how much communicative you are, could be quite a lot of people. And well, it's very interesting to find out who lives around you and what kind of people and who are they. And it's actually very good as a community-wise to be closer to each other. And the third part I suggest for you is to write down everybody with whom you work. Workmates, work, and maybe, not maybe actually, and it's must as well, you've been definitely going for school. And you can write down each and everybody you remember from the school. Take all the maybe photo albums, pick them up. There should be maybe some names on. Start writing down the names of the people, and even if you don't remember where are they, you don't know maybe where are they, maybe they traveled around outside the country, and maybe they're somewhere else you haven't met, but just write them down. Eventually you will meet them because it's a proven already fact that you haven't seen the person for years, but you have the person in the list, and suddenly the person appears in front of you. And according to the work, write down everybody down, secretary, even your boss, write it down, write him or her down, because it will gonna clear your mind actually from the people. You will see that you will be having a list coming bigger and bigger and bigger. There is the way I did myself. We had a small training when I was making my own list that you've been given 10 minutes time and you have to write down as many people as you can. So in 10 minutes you can write down 50, 60, 70 people easily. So it's not a hard job, it's easy. You have those people, you know those people. And from the school, college, university, everywhere. Maybe you've been going to some clubs, some gym maybe, or maybe going to some special classes or doing some course. So all those people you met in your life, just write them down over here. And don't forget that everybody counts. Doesn't matter how you feel about the person, you like the person or you don't like the person. Maybe you had some kind of like trouble going on before. Just write the person down. Things change, you change as well. Maybe that person has changed as well. So you can come again, cross each other. You can come and again start talking maybe. So that is very actually good for you and for your business as well. So make your list. Again, take time and make a list. And very good point actually, I read myself recently that it's good to have some copy not only on a paper but also on a computer, because it's for safety reasons. And even if you have it on a computer, then have a different copies somewhere saved on different computer, or maybe USB flash or hard disk. So to save it like that, because even for a computer it can break down, and being information on a computer, it's easy for yourself to add some new people, and you are mobile with that. You can move around with your laptop and you can have always your list with you, even if you don't have your notebook with you and you cannot write down anything. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments about this video, please contact me, comment on my video, and thank you very much for watching. Talk to you soon again. Bye.